no matter how much you spar in the ring, how much you prepare for this fight, you can't prepare for Willie Nelson. You can't find the guy who's going to be 6'4", strong and aggressive, and just come to fight. You can find a guy that's similar to Willie Nelson. You're not going to find a guy who can punch hard as Willie Nelson. You're not going to find no one that's physically strong as Willie Nelson. Well, my first time walking to a boxing gym, I was with my amateur coach. He happened to be my mailman. I've been wanting to box since I was like 4 years old. My first fight I ever seen was Evander Holyfield versus George Foreman. And from me seeing that fight, I just knew I was going to be a boxer. Like growing up, a lot of people asked me, which one be? I just said professional boxer. I just say heavyweight champ of the world, because that's all I knew at the time.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that my mailman was a boxing coach. And I kept persistently bugging him about taking him to the gym. And he took me one day, and it's been love at first sight. Well, love at first fight. Man, first time I was sparring, I actually got my head knocked off, but it was fun. Like, it was fun. I liked it. Like, it was fun. I sparred with this kid named Miguel Gonzalez. He's from Cleveland. He was there for like 2 years already. I sparred with him. Like I said, he knocked my head off. Like, he was hitting some good shots. Sparring probably lasted like a minute, if that. But I just fell in love with it. I came back the next day and just kept coming back.
I think a lot of people don't know like how skilled he really is. He's kind of known for banging and being tough and showing a lot of heart and making wars out of his fights. But the guy's a skilled boxer. He's got a great jab. He can move. Yeah. He's great. So I think my whole thing was I really wanted him to be a complete fighter. So utilizing his weapons, making sure that he is not just sitting there and trying to slug with guys, but showing that he can box, he can punch, he can defend, he has head movement, just kind of a complete package. And that's what we've been working on, and he's really taking to it.
Yeah, working with Brian is actually a blessing, because Brian, he was also a fighter. He did kickboxing, but he was also rangy. So it's easy for him to teach me about using my range and distance prior to a coach who is smaller, who never really had to use their range and distance. So it's things like from him being an ex-fighter that he knows from being in the ring and dealing with shorter guys. And sometimes, like, it's easy to tell someone, keep someone on the outside, but you can tell them all you want. If you can't show them, then how you really expect for them to know how to keep someone on the outside?
Yeah, we're really trying to have him punch off his legs. He's, when he first came, he was just standing real upright and still, and punching really with his upper body. And we've been working on just, trying to get him to, shift his weight from leg to leg and making sure that he's punching with his whole body, because, that's where your power's coming from, is being able to generate that power from your hips. And he wasn't doing that, and now he is.
Brian just showed me all that head movement. He just makes sure I'm more fluent as a fighter, and like all together, a great fighter, like all together. Whether if I work on the inside, the outside, medium range, we just working on me just being a great complete fighter.
With just a few little adjustments, he's gonna